away, boy. You bother me.
Tonight, tell Tex it's time to recompile the kernel. Plus, find your holes out before hackers do with Kevin's dark tips and replace those worn-out mouse balls. Live from the Tech TV studios in San Francisco, it's the Screensavers.
Still going on. Macworld's still going on.
Three Mac fans in the house.
There's nothing louder than a bunch of Mac fanatics high on mini pods and mini pizzas. It's amazing. They're incredible. This is the only place on television. Thank you for being here. A good bunch. They're very nice. We better do some Mac stuff. We're going to be in trouble.
Right.
This is the only place on TV where you get live product interviews, demos, tips and tricks. And yes, today, a lot of jokes about mouse balls. Let's see what Jessica's up to in the chat room.
Yeah, you guys. Gosh, who writes this stuff
Who
here,
writes
you know?
this stuff?
Yeah. Hi. So we'll be talking mouse balls and anything else in chat today. I'm thinking anything and everything Mac.
I think you're right.
Paying tribute to all the great Mac people out there.
Right.
So come on in. Let's spend some time. Mac on.
Mac on.
Mac on, dude.
Mac on. Kevin Rose.
Yes, I'm talking vulnerability scanners today. We're going to show how to keep your machine secure. And there's actually a port for the Mac.
Really?
There we go. Yeah, for the Mac. Mac as well.
That's just shameless pandering.
Whoa.
And it works on the Mac.
What do we do every night?
Shameless pandering, all right.
And this is just a little more focused.
Let's get the tech news, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah Lane, whose vulnerabilities have been scanned earlier today by Kevin Rose.
I was going to make a joke about mouse balls, and it just doesn't even matter anymore.
No. I think we'll be hearing more jokes about that, though.
Yeah, and actually, I don't know what this all is, but
there's a lot of balls.
Hanging out with a lot of mouse balls here.
Look at them.
Look at them.
Apparently,
what are you
Patrick raided every old mouse in the building. Never mind.
They look like little pellets. They're actually kind of.
Otherwise, IT will be in here.
Where have they
angry.
been? Okay, shall we get to the news?
Shall we?
Yes.
Sure.
25-year-old Thomas E. Ray III of Jackson, Mississippi is facing 2 felony charges of making extortion threats to damage property or reputation and extortion threats to damage computers. Federal authorities say they prevented an extortion plot against Best Buy & Co. by the man who sent the company an email threatening to expose what he claimed were weaknesses in the retailer's computer system unless he was paid $2.5 million.
Oh. That's scummy.
Pay me $2.5 million, I won't tell.
All right. So this guy is, I guess, an alleged hacker. Yeah. But this is a new kind of tactic from hackers where they claim a problem and they pay me money to fix it.
I'm not entirely sure it's new. It's just this is a spectacular failure of exploiting a large company.
Yeah. Well, he's getting it now. He may. He's certainly going to court.
Generally speaking, once the FBI stepped into your lifestyle for doing something like this.
Not good. Just ask Thomas Jewell. So they found him with, what was that called? A IP tracing machine?
Yeah, IP verification machines.
What the heck is that?
Some people are saying, well, this is, the new jargon for carnivore. Basically, what exactly?
The carnivore sits in an ISP's rack and monitors email. This ISP tracing machine.
Yeah.
What does that sound like to you, an ISP tracing machine, Kevin Rose?
ISP tracing machine?
IP tracing machine. What could that be? A machine that traces IPs.
Well, probably something
like who is?
A discovery machine that sits there and monitors all the traffic and determine what machines are running.
I see the IP address. Yeah, maybe that's it. So it's like an IP wiretap kind of. Maybe that's what they were doing.
Okay, Internet Protocol Address Verifier. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. Like IP chicken. They probably use IP chicken. Story 2.
A sad little mock hacker got stomped
by IP chicken.
I was wanting to make a chicken voice on television.
That's good. Do that again. You do a very good one.
Okay.
Next story.
Reeling it in. Our next story. Okay, you know what? Leo's still down, so I can't do this. I need complete attention. Okay, this is a good one. All the Apple fans will like this one. Our next story comes from our "What planet is Microsoft on exactly?" file.
That's the red planet, we see.
First, they claim that Windows-based machines cost less than Linux-based machines in the long run.
What?
Would you
Yeah.
believe? I'm not positive, but I'm willing to bet even money that this was a Microsoft-sponsored
Study. Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Amazing! You know, I could see it in the National Enquirer, Weekly World News. Amazing study reveals Linux costs more than Windows.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to hear what
What's
else
the
it
other
is?
one? Yeah.
Secondly, the company has finally released a removal tool for the blaster worm that first appeared in August of 2003.
Microsoft really stepping up to the plate there. It's only been, 6 months? And they now have a removal tool for Blaster.
No. Now, speaking of pandering, so has the Mac audience had problems with viruses?
So, good news is you cannot get that Blaster tool on the Mac. Wow, it got quiet.
That's just not funny.
Thank you for
high
apparently, yeah. So thank you very much, Sarah Lane. Nice job.
Yeah,
you may
thanks.
return to whatever it is you were
It'll
doing.
be
over
my
there.
mouse ball.
I think
That's
so.
what I'll be doing.
Jamie on the line from San Antonio, Texas, our first caller tonight on the Screensavers. Hello, Jamie. Turn your television down.
Hello, Leo.
Yes.
Turn your television down.
Okay. I have a
He just
question.
heard us say that. Yes.
And the question is that we just bought a brand new Sony 57-inch Sony high-def TV.
Oh, I love that.
It's really awesome, okay?
We come to your house to watch Monday Night Football?
I can't hear what y'all are saying.
Yes, because you turned the TV down.
And,
I love doing that.
okay, anyways. And I was trying to see if they sold like kind of like a TiVo that can record high-def signals, because I know TiVos can't record the high-def signals
Right.
or something like that.
There is a high-def TiVo. But it's huge, right? Didn't we have that in the lab at one point?
There's a DirecTV, HDTV, TiVo, blah, blah, say that 4 times.
Right.
And watch your tongue
Because
fall.
DirecTV offers HDTV.
Right.
So is a TiVo that does that? Now, will it actually record?
Yeah.
It will record.
TiVo, new DVR design that reports HDTV.
But now you understand that HDTV is so high resolution that those recordings are huge, so they have to put huge hard drives on there. But eventually, sure, you're going to see all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. So, do you have DirecTV? What kind of signal? How do you get your HD signal?
No, we have a Time Warner cable.
Okay. Do they offer HD yet? Do
Yes,
they offer
they do.
HD yet? Yes, they do. So what you would do is
Speaking of high def, are y'all gonna offer a high def feed of Tech TV?
Never! No!
Do you have any idea?
I'll give you an idea. This is what it would look like. Hi, welcome to the Screensavers.
No. See, the only difference is you'd be able to see inside each and every individual pore
Right up
on
in there.
Leo Laporte's
Yeah,
face.
you don't want a high def show of this. I'm wide enough as it is. So, well, I don't know.
Maybe they could letterbox.
I can't say we'd never say never.
It's, let me put it this way. Our cameras, our studios,
We
they're
have to
less
redesign the
than
whole
6
thing.
years old. I doubt they're going to want to drop the cash to go high def, just so you can see Leo and I and how little we shave.
Patrick, it wouldn't be me and you. It'd be Sarah, Jessica. She never shaved.
It's true.
Kevin, it'd be the young, good-looking people. Show off.
Is there something y'all are trying to tell us?
Huh?
I'm just wondering.
No. I do think that the problem with HD in general is that some programming looks great on HD. Sporting events, major events, stuff like that, movies.
Yeah.
But a lot of programs like this, there's no real reason to waste that bandwidth. Now, when you're putting HD signals on cable, you're really using up a lot of space, a lot of bandwidth. So they're only going to have, most cable systems, definitely satellite systems, will only have a few HD channels for special stuff, good stuff. Discovery Channel, PBS, stuff like that. And the rest of us will be back on that NTSC signal. How do you like the TV? Does it look good, Jamie?
Yes, sir.
How's it look now?
It's awesome, especially on the Discovery HD theater.
Are you scared yet?
Yes.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yes.
Take care. Yeah. In high resolution.
Who just did a whole thing on HDTV DVRs.
Extreme Tech, I see.
Extreme Tech, Jim Lauterbach did it. So there are a couple out there. You're not going to be, you should really rack back from that because I'm looking a little ugly.
Now, yeah, we got to, wait a minute. Okay, keep going. I got to just put a little powder on Mr. Norton. That's ridiculous.
Not your powder.
Oh, okay. I
know where that process
I have special Peruvian powder for my makeup. Anyway,
and suddenly I felt like I was in a certain movie from the 80s and the soldiers were marching. We're all over the place. Yes, there are HDTV recorders. No, you're not going to be able to convert your TiVo to do it as far as we know. But DirecTV is probably the only one that's shipping is an HDTV recorder.
Hey, we're just getting started, folks. Actually, there's a DVR from Dish as well. They have a HD DVR. A little later, Patrick's going to show you some tips and tricks to keep your mouse carrying along. And after the break, Kevin has a new vulnerability scanner that'll let you know if your PC's at risk for attack. Stay tuned.
All these CDs have to go. So we're giving them away. That's right. We've got so many CDs in our warehouse, we're running out of room. So we're giving them away free. These CDs, they do it all. They're top-of-the-line editions of brand-name software, Home Depot, Webster's Encyclopedia, Rand McNally, and the American Medical Association, just to name a few. Names you know, names you trust, and you get them free. Video Professor partnered with these companies, and we have thousands of their CDs. But now we desperately need to make room. So call now, and we'll send you a pack of these new CDs free. Just pay the $6.95 shipping, and we'll send you $100 in great name software. What do these CDs do? What don't they do? But try this for starters. Learn secrets of the Home Depot pros, wallpapering, plumbing, carpentry, tile, insulation, and more. Then create your own home on your PC, add walls, carpets, a new addition, and see it in a 3D walkthrough. But that's not all. Create printable maps of anywhere in North America and try restaurants, hotels, and sightseeing stops along the way. Remember, this is free. How about researching almost anything in seconds? History, maps, nature, science, geography, trivia, and more. You get an encyclopedia of knowledge free when you call. Want more? How about free medical help 24 hours a day? Health information, medical emergencies, CPR, drug facts, burns, fractures, cuts, bruises, and essential information for any family. And we're giving it away. It's not priced to sell because there is no price. We'll give you the CDs, you pay for the shipping, and they're yours. It's that easy. What are you waiting for? Pick up the phone to make sure you don't miss out. We need the space, you want the CDs, and you get them for free. Everyone's a winner. And if you call right now, we'll throw in a great $30 typing tutorial CD absolutely free. That makes almost $150 worth of software free with one free call. Don't wait. These CDs will go fast.
To take advantage of this risk-free offer and get your free software pack, you must call now. Call 1-800-478-3097.
Weapons, sex, intrigue, and that's just the first 5 minutes. Tech TV's explosive Friday nights. Learn tricks of the spy trade on Spy School. Then get up close and personal with military weaponry, future fighting machines, and controversies and cover-ups. Uncover the truth on conspiracies. 3 hot shows, 1 cool network. Explosive Friday nights. Starting Friday night at 8:30, 7:30 Central, only on Tech TV.
One of the top recommendations we tell our viewers to patch your system to keep it up to date, but get those security patches on there. Sometimes Windows Update, though, isn't enough. If you're running an FTP server, a web server, peer-to-peer clients, chat applications, you're offering yourself up to the net, and anything that communicates with the internet could be a potential risk. So we're going to take a look at security holes in your systems with a new application, actually a port of an old application.
Yes, there was an old application. We've talked about it before. It's called Nessus. You've probably heard about it. It's open source. It's one of the, I don't know, one of the best. Well, it's a great vulnerability scanner.
Should be in everybody's toolkit.
Definitely.
But it's Unix only, right?
It's Unix, and it's a little tricky to set up.
Right.
It's not that hard if you've compiled applications within Unix or Linux.
Right.
Then you shouldn't have too hard of a problem setting it up.
Right.
But for the average home user or the junior network administrator that is basically just running Windows,
right.
They're going to have a little bit of difficulty.
So this is a front end to it, or how does this?
Yes. Well, actually, let me show you. I got a nice little chalkboard in here.
Oh, look.
Let me show you the whole process of how this all comes together. So you have a hacker, or let's say a security professional that finds a vulnerability. And
hacker is such a nasty word.
Yeah. I had to have a reason to draw the skull and crossbones.
I know, I like it.
But so once they release that on the web, it gets out there. There's going to be somebody that creates a plugin for Nessus.
Oh, so it's vulnerability by vulnerability. Each one has to have its own plugin?
Exactly. They create these custom plugins that plug right into Nessus, and the Nessus is the application that can go out there and do all the scanning, that can scan the target machines looking for these holes or vulnerabilities.
So it's much more than just looking for open ports. You're actually looking for a certain kind of traffic.
It's not just a port scanner. It's going to do so much more. It does a lot more probing around and actually tries to see what versions you're running of different things.
Right.
And so it's looking for that. Now, the cool thing, this program I'm going to show you now is called ENunn,
Okay.
and it's a Windows port of Nessus.
So it's a complete port.
Yes, it's a complete port, and it's compatible with all the plugins that are used with Nessus, which is really cool.
Well, let's take a look at it.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. So this here is ENunn running, and it's really easy to install. There's really not, with the Linux variation, it's a lot more difficult to get up and running. And basically all you do is you click on Start a New Task. Actually, yeah, Start a New Task is the best way to get started. And you type in the IP address or the system that you want to connect to.
So you're going to actually, this is in effect a security scan on the system that you type in.
Correct. So you could say just like kevinrose.com or whatever server that we wanted to.
Or you can do it against a website too.
Against a website or local machines or whatever you like. Local host, you have the local machine.
So this is your machine if you say local host.
Exactly. And then you can go into also things like, let me show you here, after we go into our plugin manager. Here's the plugins. Now these are all the different types of scans that you're going to be performing against your machine.
I see.
So we can say here, let's base that. This is a Microsoft machine that I'm scanning, so we'll click on here, and you can see it's selected all the different types of abuses that are used for Microsoft.
This is great.
Yeah, check this out. Actually, it's going to scan for over 1,900 different types of vulnerabilities on your machine.
These are all well-known exploits.
Look at this. I mean, just tons and tons of exploits and vulnerabilities.
Wow.
All different types of hacks and attacks. I mean, Lotus Domino, I mean, you name it. They cover the whole range, and they tell you information about that vulnerability.
So whenever there's a new vulnerability, it's almost like an antivirus where a new vulnerability they have to program in a definition, a string, a way to attack it, and then this will understand it.
Exactly. The second a new vulnerability is released, they create a plugin for this, and then...
But it doesn't actually do the exploit, right? It just...
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
But check this out. If you click on Update Plugins here, it's going to say Start the Update Wizard. We click that, and then it's going to launch this, and we can choose Update, and that'll go out and get all the latest vulnerabilities that are out there right now. See, there's 1.1
Just like downloading the new virus definition.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So that updates
Look,
the software.
there's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of new ones out there.
Wow.
They're constantly releasing these. I mean, I'm sure there's new ones every day.
Right.
And so after you have completely updated this, then you run the scan, and then this is what it looks like. I'm going to go. It takes a while to run the scan.
So these are pre-scanned.
These are pre-scans that I've done. I did one here of Sarah's website, my website.
I knew you scanned Sarah. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
We click on that there.
Did she have any particular vulnerabilities we should know about?
She had a couple that I had.
I hear right behind her ear right there.
Yeah, I had to patch them, but they're all fixed up now.
Okay.
If you check this out here, this is the report. It generates a nice little HTML report that you can email to anyone.
This is incredible.
Yeah, see, so here's an open SSH
I've played with a command line version, but this is really nice.
Nice and graphical, yeah.
They really made it easy to use. That's great.
And it references all the different types of vulnerabilities that are out there, so you can actually click on it. It'll take you right to Nessus and tell you more about that, what systems it affects, and it's...
Now, this could obviously be used by a hacker to look for vulnerabilities.
Well, the cool thing about this, though, yeah, it could be used by a hacker,
Right.
but with today's modern intrusion detection systems, this stomps pretty hard.
They know Nessus is
They
hitting
know.
it.
If you have an IDS set up, it's going to stomp pretty hard with these different types of scans, and it's going to set off those intrusion detection
Much
systems.
more likely to be used by a system administrator on their own network to make sure that there aren't any real vulnerabilities.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's used
If you're
for.
running a network, even a small home network is probably a very good thing to run. Now, if I'm behind my router, should I go outside the router to run it?
Definitely.
Okay.
You should probably
Go to
set
a
a
friend's
machine
house.
outside of the router, or you can set a machine outside of the router, and then
Okay.
come on in from that side.
Right.
Because if you're scanning internally, if you have things like file shares and
You're
things
gonna
like
see
that,
all that.
it's gonna set off all those warnings.
Right. But it doesn't mean you're vulnerable.
Exactly.
Because that's internal.
You want to see how someone from the outside is going to get in.
Right.
So,
Very neat. Do
pretty
you have
cool
a link to this?
application.
And it's free or no? How much?
This is actually a commercial version. The
Okay.
Unix variation is
That's free,
free.
yeah.
This one here is going to cost you $500. But the cool thing is they give you a free 30-day trial. So if you want to try it out, play with it, figure out if it's for you.
It's a good thing for everybody to do at least once for free.
Exactly.
If you want to scan your machines, you can download ENunn from Kevin's article. It's at thescreensavers.com. Thanks, Kevin. That's good stuff.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Now here's Jessica with a helpful tip just for you.
I found out Kevin's vulnerabilities.
Oh, yeah?
You guys won't imagine. Poodles.
Poodles.
Poodles, for real.
love
He loves
poodles.
poodles. It's true. Okay, finding new artists and new music to listen to has never been easier than now. Go to allmusic.com and search for just about every major band and artist out there. It gives full biographies of each artist and historical backgrounds of the major music styles. But it's not just for music. It covers feature films and, you guys, video games. Yay! Now, still ahead on this very show, become a true geek and learn how to recompile your kernel. And up next, Chad wants video card support for his humongo widescreen TV. We'll be right back.
I began losing my hair about a year ago. Is it ever going to stop? What causes it to fall out anyway?
Let's say I'm ready to do something about my hair loss. What are my options?
Why me?
It's hard to know what to do when you start losing your hair. That's where Bosley comes in. For over 25 years, people have turned to us for answers to their questions about hair loss and hair restoration.
So what is natural hair restoration? Where does the hair come from? Is it permanent?
Does the hair actually grow?
To find out, just call this toll-free number. We'll send you this free video and comprehensive guidebook that give you the real facts about hair loss and the choices you have for dealing with it. Financing is available. So call now and discover how Bosley has advanced the science of natural hair restoration, how they use your own living hair to fill in the thin spots. You'll also meet people who were once losing their hair and see what they looked like then and now.
But here's the big question. Do you think my barber will remember me?
Learn about all your options. Call now and get the information you need to determine if hair restoration is right for you.
I have important information on how you can earn more money in the IT industry. Right now, businesses are desperate to hire certified IT professionals to secure their networks. You can fulfill this demand and make a great salary by getting IT certified now with Smart Certified Direct's fast and easy training courses. Their self-paced online training for MCSE, Cisco, and A+ certification allows you to study whenever and wherever you want with 24-hour access to certified instructors, all with a 100% money-back certification guarantee. And right now, you can take a free training course title by visiting www.smartcertifieddirect.com or by calling 1-877-TRAINING and mentioning code TECHTV. There's no other obligation. That's on the web at www.smartcertifieddirect.com or toll free at 1-877-TRAINING. Get your free course today.
Holiday's over, but the credit card bill's still coming?
Yep.
Need cash fast, huh?
Yep.
Try our ENunn home equity line to pay off those high-interest credit cards fast. In just 90 seconds, you could get approved to get the cash you need, and you'll have your money as quick as 12 days.
Hey, I'm approved already.
Needless paperwork? Gone. So you get cash fast at a great rate.
Great.
Nothing should come between you and a great rate. That's why there's ENunn. Apply now at ENunn.com or call 1-800-ENunn-22.
This week's LAN party, powered by NVIDIA, will be our last week of Halo for a while.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Yeah.
We figured out why, though.
Why?
Because you were finally beating Joshua.
I started practicing.
Yeah.
Potato's scared.
He's
He's running.
scared. He's running. This is your last chance to run over the TSS crew with a Warthog or dive bomb us with a Banshee. We've been having a lot of fun. We'll probably come back to it, but we're going to stop for a little while. Go to our website, click on Join Our LAN Party to register. You do have to have the full version of Halo for the PC to play.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose the Mac version would work too, actually. They have a Mac version now.
Let's find out.
Yeah, we'll see you Thursday. Screensavers LAN Party, powered by NVIDIA.
All right. Right now we got Chad on the phone from Chicago, Illinois. How you doing, Chad? Hello, Chad. Do we have anyone on the phone? Oh.
Hey, Pat. Hey, Lou.
Hey.
How are
you? Now. How can we help you, Chad? Oh, we've lost Chad again. Satellite?
I got a question about a LCD monitor. It's a Samsung 22-inch I recently got. And basically, I have an ATI Radeon 8500 All-in-Wonder video card.
Okay.
And it doesn't support 1280 by 720.
The monitor doesn't, or the card doesn't? The card
obviously, I'm having to run this card at the lowest resolution, which is 800 by 600.
Right.
So
I'm puzzled.
I don't
why
know what to do as far as video cards.
I don't understand why you're saying the video card won't support that resolution? That's nuts.
Well, 1280 by 780?
Oh, it's an odd resolution.
That is correct. I mean, I've looked at the new 9800 series.
And it will?
And they don't support it either.
That's odd that it won't support that.
It's not a particularly...
It's an oddball resolution, but it should.
It's not unheard of, but it's still pretty odd.
Go ahead.
Have you checked the ATI website? Have you checked for updated drivers? Have you checked for maybe ATI tweaking tools that might allow you to create this resolution?
It's kind of hard to have a conversation.
I've called ATI customer support, and they said that none of their products support that.
Oh, so they actually said we won't do it.
Correct.
About 5 seconds, yeah.
Are you on a satellite phone, Chad?
I don't know. It's the same thing happened in the last call. There's something going on with our system. Is there some delay?
I think our telephone system's getting a little funky today.
Anyway, I'm
seeing there's about a 4-second delay in the TV.
Yeah.
Is your
TV don't watch the TV. Turn the TV down. That won't work.
I can hear you guys just fine, but my voice is delayed.
Hey, gotta turn the volume off on the TV, or better yet, just turn the TV off.
His voice is delayed.
The screwball in the back pocket.
So, this is new to me. Now, that Samsung, those Samsung monitors are supposed to, they're kind of, aren't they supposed to be TV/computer? But every LCD has a native resolution, and that one is a weird one, 1280 by 720.
I actually thought they had a normal resolution.
Well, we use Samsung. It's funny because we use those kind of monitors all the time around the studio to both receive TV signals and computer signals. We don't have an answer for you. There it is. There's our Samsung. So, Chad, what I would suggest though is make sure that you also have the proper monitor description in your. It looks like a driver when you go into your desktop. Did you get one?
It looks at it as a plug-and-play monitor.
Yeah, that might be part of the problem because the monitor is a little bit odd. What you really want is in the monitor type, instead of saying here it is, in the monitor type, instead of saying plug-and-play monitor, what you'd really like it to say is Samsung whatever SyncMaster 1900 or whatever it is. Because I think that's going to make a difference.
Well, I looked at the site, and because it's a TV, there's no driver for it.
There is no driver for it. These aren't really drivers. They're really just descriptions. They're actually text files that describe the resolution and capabilities of the monitor.
It is a 1280 by 720. Right. You're not going to get that output from the ATI card.
So what does he do?
I'm not sure if NVIDIA
has
we got to figure out if NVIDIA has a driver that'll support that. I'm about to sneeze, so they should shift the camera.
Okay, shift the camera, and then I'll hold my hand up here as a sneeze.
What's weird is I have another computer, and it has onboard Intel graphics.
And it does it.
Yes.
No answer. Hey, maybe if I delay my speech. See, the problem is he can hear us fine, but he's delayed. So maybe if I delay my speech, he'll be fine.
There's something screwy around here.
Chad, I don't know what to say. We're going to look into it. I don't know if we have a good answer.
The NVIDIA graphics card do have a 1280 by 720 output.
I think the problem is he needs a description. The plug-and-play monitor won't do it.
But what he's saying is ATI told him they don't support that.
Well, you know how that is.
I know. But
you get on the phone and some guy looking in a notebook, so I don't see it. So they do support it. What it says on their website?
NVIDIA, there's an Extreme Tech article that says NVIDIA supports it as an output.
I'm thinking it's the monitor.
I'll tell you what, anybody out there, if you can get 1280 by 720 to show up on your ATI card, give us an email to screensavers@techtv.com and let us know how you did it.
Call us and tell us. No, I'm trying to delay my thing. I know. So he'll be on time.
You're going to Vegas.
Oh, I know. I can't wait.
For CES. Yeah. And you're there.
Those right lines saying, well, make me happy.
The dancing thing, a broken mouse. And after the break, the new Linux kernel is out. We're going to show you how to recompile your kernel.
I'm such a dork.
Stay tuned.
I just realized that.
For years, there's only been one way to go for internet service. The same companies charging the same high prices, even as technology costs go down. Ready for something new? With People PC Online, you get unlimited internet access for only $10.95 a month, with no banner ads on your welcome page. Go to peoplepc.com now to try our service free for 30 days and compare us with your current ISP. People PC Online has more local access numbers than AOL, plus a smart dialer that automatically chooses the fastest, most reliable number, so you always get the best connection. That's why so many of our members recommend us to family and friends. People PC Online gives you a better internet experience at a lower price. To compare us free for 30 days, visit peoplepc.com for a 3-minute download of our easy-to-use software, or call 1-800-PEOPLE-PC. People PC Online, a better way to internet.
Every year, James Ward buys his mom the same old birthday cake. But this year, James switched to Progressive Auto Insurance. And if they can shake things up by letting you compare competitors' rates and over 20 other facts and figures, then maybe he too should swing for the fences. Nice work, James. Think easier. Think Progressive. Visit Progressive.com or call 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
I need 480 tons of plaster. I need 70 more rolls of paper.
There are nearly 25 million small businesses in the U.S., and all of them have one thing in common. They need things.
We need to get 6 tickets for Tokyo. I need an ultrasound machine.
So we've built the benefits of Open, the small business network, into the American Express Business Gold Card. Call 1-888-360-OPEN to apply. There's no preset spending limit, so you can get what your business needs when you need it.
I need 10 more computers.
And with Business Gold, you'll save money every time you use your card at Staples, FedEx, Nextel, and a long list of other suppliers. Call now and we'll waive the fee for the first year. Plus, we can approve you in under 60 seconds.
I need a better way to buy what I need.
The American Express Business Gold Card. Call 1-888-360-OPEN to apply and see how much further it can take your business.
Coming up, Leo reports live from CES. That's the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. He's on the search for new toys.
Very cool. And create a Middle Earth of your very own using a little creative thinking and some layers in Photoshop.
Cool. Plus, our very own Pete Tipper is going to help you become a registry hacker in no time.
That's all coming up today, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific.
On the Screensavers. Welcome back to the Screensavers. I'm Leo Laporte. Now, coming up in this half hour, has your mouse stopped working? Is it not scurrying along? Patrick says, don't go out and buy another $5 mouse. We'll show you how to fix it. That's Patrick for you. And Joe wants you. Hey, Leo. I know. I'm going to suffer
You're going to
be humiliated when I'm done with you.
No, but you know, why buy another mouse when you can fix it, right? And Joe wants you to know how you can get iTunes, or he actually is going to ask us, so we'll tell him. I don't know. How to get iTunes transferred. He's got, he used Aloha Bob. And Aloha Bob doesn't speak iTunes. Actually, it's an authorization issue, I believe. Let's talk to our first guest today. He's been a moderator for Slashdot. He worked for OSDN. We had him on many times talking about open source. He's now working, he's a game designer working with Damage. I keep calling you Danger.
You do.
Damage Studios. New program is going to be, it's called Reconstruction, and we finally have some art to show people, right?
Yeah, I think they're going to flick it up on
It's a massively multiplayer online role-playing game.
Yes.
Or an MMORPG. Moonpark. So that's good. So will that be me or Patrick?
Patrick.
That's failed human teleportation.
Well,
wow.
What we do is we put out these backstory elements, and that's from some of them.
So, but will the game look somewhat like this kind of environment? Will you be in this kind of
yeah, except for you won't be drawn like that.
No,
and here's just a weapon we've got here.
This must be fun. It is fun. So you've got basically some programmers working on the engine.
Yeah.
And then you have artists and writers working on the story and the graphics and all that
It's interesting you use the plural of writer.
You're the writer?
Yeah, I'm it.
That's it?
Yeah.
You're writing the whole thing?
Well, somebody's got to do it, and it's one of those things where we're still a very small company. So writer.
Well, you've got time while they're doing the engine. That could take a while, right?
Well, sort of. We're licensing part of it, and we're writing the back end. And
well, we have some high school teachers, some writing teachers here.
And for the Macworld Conference?
From the Macworld Conference. So they're from Lakewood High School. And is Lakewood High School in Long Beach School District. There they are. Yeah, the attractive ones on the right. There you go.
I don't see them. No.
So, if you want any instructions on the use of the semicolon, I think they could help you.
My bane is the apostrophe. Like so many other programmers.
Yes. It's yours.
Yeah.
I'm a real stickler on that. So don't send me any email with the wrong apostrophe. Let's move on to Linux. Now, the kernel got upgraded to 2.6.
That's right.
And many people who installed Linux in the last year or so are still working with 2.4.
Exactly. And that's totally okay.
That's normal.
Yeah. 2.6 is still fairly cutting edge. I wouldn't recommend.
You wouldn't recommend everybody go upgrade right away?
Right. I mean, if you really want to sort of like be new early adopter guy and want to try that out, go for it.
Oh, okay.
You know.
But at some point, you may want to upgrade.
Yeah, at some point you will upgrade.
And one way to do it would be to go out and buy a new distro and install on top of it.
Right.
But the real manly way to do it would be to recompile your. The geekly way to do it would be to recompile your kernel. Where do we get the kernel sources? To begin with?
You know, I have an article up so people can just follow the link there.
Yes, we're going to move fast.
But they're going to be going to kernel.org,
right.
Which is the central repository for all things kerneling.
Now, you want to use a even-numbered kernel, not an odd-numbered kernel. 2.6, not 2.5, because those are the stable ones.
Right. So the evens are the stable, the odds are the unstable development. Don't touch them unless you're insane.
So can you just download it?
Well, I just clicked on it, but I've already downloaded it for the second.
So what do you get when you download it?
Well, when you download it, you get a program. And
a big, large tar file.
It's going to be 40 megabytes.
Okay.
And when you're done decompressing it, it's going to be much, much larger. So you'll probably need 400 megs to work with to do
400, okay. You know. So you decompress it.
Right. And then you decompress it using the tar command, which is, again, all in the article I wrote for you guys.
Okay.
And then it goes blah, 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 blah,
So these are, and you look, a lot of them are C and H files, which means they're source code files.
Yeah.
Not a lot of C++, actually. It's almost all C.
Actually, there's no C++ in the kernel.
It's all C.
Yeah.
Interesting. You also, you get, it looks like I'm getting drivers, so I'll get some modules, I'll get some other stuff as well.
Yeah, there's a lot more devices supported. There's a better scheduler in 2.6. It's pretty superior. But I've actually already
we got all the source code, I know, we're just showing you. So now what's the next step?
Once you're there, what you're going to do is you're going to type in make menu config. Right here. And this is the one I
use. There are different ways to run the config, but this is the easiest.
Yeah, well, you can go line by line if you're insane. You can do it in X. You can do it all kinds of different ways.
This is an ncurses way to do it on a command line.
Yeah, I think this is actually probably the best way for anyone new to the kernel process.
Well, another thing is if you're looking at what's new in 2.6, this is a good way to find out because you'll go through all these settings and you can see what it does,
what it can do. You know, and you can say, oh, let me try ACPI.
So this is where you would turn that on.
Exactly, and you can choose how you turn it on, whether it's going to be a module that's loaded at runtime.
Right.
Or if it's loaded as part of the kernel, just period, and it's extremely flexible. So.
The Linux is a traditional. It's not a microkernel. It's more of a monolithic.
It's a monolithic kernel with aspects of microkernel.
What's the difference? Explain that.
We don't have enough time.
All right, let me see if I can do it in a kind of layman's term. A kernel like Windows has everything built into it. They call it a monolithic kernel because basically support for everything is kind of built into the kernel files. Some drivers, but it's a highly monolithic kernel. And then there's something like Mach, which is a microkernel, which really knows nothing. It's a very small kernel and is taught everything with modules and device drivers. Right. This is a little bit between both. It's neither a
microkernel
nor monolithic. So that's the choice, right? You could have it
Windows. It's an extremely complex issue. It cannot be.
Well, I just did that just to make it easy.
Right.
So in this case, you could build stuff into the kernel, which would be more monolithic style, or you can make it add on as a module. Is there an advantage to doing one way or the other?
Well, sometimes you can't really use modules. Like if you want native support in the kernel from the very first moment you boot.
So like for USB devices, you have a USB keyboard, you got to put it in the kernel.
You got to put it in the kernel.
Right.
And yes and no. But but more like if you have like a special kind of hard drive, or you're trying to run off a special kind of solid state disk. Right. You gotta. So
we've configured it all. We go through the menu. We looked at all the options.
So we have all kinds of cool
things. Are there any things they should really avoid in the options? Can you really screw yourself up?
You can. You want to go through
maturity is a big issue. I know.
Actually, it's not as big as you think. What's a bigger problem is if you go to like the bus options and add something stupid to it. You know, or don't put on PCI.
Visa local bus priming, kids. That's not a good idea.
Okay. And be sure to turn on PCI support because
if you don't turn that on, you won't see. So after you've done all that,
so you'll exit from it. You'll save your new configuration,
and that's it.
Well,
now we can make it and build it.
Yeah, you can make it and build it now. So we'll do things like make dep, we'll make install.
Make dep means make dependencies, which means make all the files that it needs.
All right, and put them into place.
Put them in place.
And then you'll do a make install, which will then chug. The whole process will take some time.
Yeah.
So,
in fact, what I often use is to benchmark processes.
CPU architecture.
To see how long it's going to take to build
I got it done in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, but I told people in the article to expect at least a half hour, sometimes more. And then you'll make your modules.
So that you can add those in. Those are basically drivers. The truth is, it's not that hard to do, especially if you follow the Linux kernel how-to. It's very specific, your article as well. And you'll learn a lot about how the kernel works and how Linux works. This is really Linux, is what you're building, the actual Linux. So enjoy yourself. And I think, okay, so you say not yet, wait a little while till 2.6 settles
Unless you
out.
want to play and have a good time.
Right.
There you go.
Well, I think a lot of people who use Linux, that's a lot of what they're doing.
Exactly. I mean, we are.
It's a learning. It's a learning process.
And it's cheaper than buying Panther.
You've got a very hostile
I'm sorry. Are there a lot of people
audience
from Macworld here?
You're gonna be in trouble. I bet there's half the people in the audience could tell you exactly what make and model of Mac that beep was from.
Yeah.
All right, so reconstruction.com with a K is your website.
Yeah, K makes it cooler.
Reconstruction.com. Damage Studios.
Yeah.
Not Danger. That's somebody else.
Well, I don't even know if it is.
Or maybe not. And your article is on the screensavers.com.
That's right.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks for having me.
I'm going to run home and rebuild the Linux kernel.
You go home.
As we speak. Stay where while I'm using SUSE 9, and which is wonderful, really, but it's 2.4. I want to upgrade. Stay where you are, folks. We're going to help Joe be tricky with his iTunes authorization issues. But up next, what happens when you break your mouse? We're going to fix it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Pat will show you how using expensive power tools. Stay right here.
Did you hear about the guy who bought like 28,000 worth of iTunes?
Unconscious therapy. When I finished, I always felt I was dead.
Coming up next, call for help only on Tech TV.
My name's Anthony Sullivan, and every house needs a good broom, right? Chances are you've got something like this at home. You see, ordinary brooms, corn, or vinyl flare. Dirt and dust flies everywhere. If you want a clean sweep, then check out the One Sweep. The secret is the rubber bristles. When pressed down, they form a squeegee action. When you use it, pull, don't push. Nothing stays behind. In New England, people love the One Sweep for wood floors. In one pass, it gets it all, and it doesn't scratch the floor. For ceramic tile, it's the best. It gets into the grout that can trap the dirt, and tile is hard to clean, but the One Sweep gets into hard-to-reach areas, even corners. The One Sweep can be used wet or dry. Just use a little soap, and the brushing action scrubs so you don't have to. The One Sweep stays clean and sanitary, and when you're done, just flip it over and squeegee the floor dry. It's great for the garage or around the pool, for drywall, sawdust, grass, leaves, or sand. But here's what really impresses me. Carpet. For high traffic areas, steps or stairs, the One Sweep goes deeper than even the most expensive vacuum cleaner. Cat hair, dog hair, long hair, short hair, your hair, my hair, the One Sweep gets it all. The secret is short strokes. Now watch. Even dirt and hair that is normally left behind is lifted out. The One Sweep creates static, and that's why it works.
Breathe life back into old carpet. The domestic One Sweep normally sells for $29.99. But order today, and you'll receive it for just $14.99. That's right, just $14.99. But call in the next 5 minutes, and we'll double the value. You'll receive a second One Sweep absolutely free. Just pay shipping and handling. That's 2 for less than the price of 1.
One wet, one dry, one indoor, one outdoor. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-718-6363 to order your One Sweep for just $14.99 plus shipping. Call 1-800-718-6363 or send check or money order to the address on the screen. Call now.
Extreme drinking, binge eating, thrill seeking. What happens when people push their bodies to the limits? Watch Tech TV's Body Hits, the only show that examines how your body stands up to the test of modern living. See how people live fast, work hard, and take it to the next level. Body Hits, a new series, premiering Tuesday, January 20th at 9:30, 8:30 Central on Tech TV.
30 seconds with 5 folks over at Tech Live to see what's coming up tonight. News anchor Becky Worley joins us.
I knew there was ice cream in the freezer when they came down and they stole it. I was waiting for them.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Becky Worley.
Oh, are we going in character here?
No, let's not.
Are you guys flying out to Vegas, CES tonight, tomorrow?
Those red lights gonna make me happy.
Yeah. Well, good call, Patrick. Very good call.
So what's on Tech Live tonight, Beck?
Keep Elvis under control. My point being about your flight, gentlemen, is, for the geeky traveler, it is a huge pain to turn off all of your electronic toys in flight, right?
I hate that.
Well, tonight on Tech Live, we're going to show you how engineers are trying to find a way for new planes to allow everybody to use their portable gadgets while mile high And that would be a small blessing, and it's coming up right after
Wow.
screensaver.
That's really interesting. You mean I'd be able to use my cell phone in flight?
Well, I don't know exactly what the cell phone parameters are, but in terms of some of the electronic interference, that's what this is really about.
They used to ban mice because these things acted like antennae.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you, Becky.
Yes, and I'll see you guys in Vegas.
We're going to be signing a book, you and me.
That's right. Saturday, 11 a.m. at the Tech TV booth.
All right. Now, is that open to the public, or is that on the show floor?
No, I believe that is open to the public.
It's in the lobby there.
It's above the escalators, and Yoshi's going to be there, too.
Okay, great.
Cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Becky. And 11 o'clock when? Saturday? I better put that in my day timer. That's what's coming up on Tech Live right after the show.
Roman, our beloved Heartbreaking Web editor, found an answer that may work to reset that ATI card, the 1280x7.
How did he find that?
Power strip 3.47. He's got a link to that up in the show notes.
It kind of forces resolutions. That's a great solution.
We haven't tested it, but we know people
Thank you,
who have,
Roman.
so
Very good.
All right. Go out and go forth and enjoy Samsung. We should talk. There's a reason I'm doing this segment.
A funny thing happened this morning when a lot of people sat down at their computer. There was no ball in their mouse.
You laugh, but that happens. I know people who have walked into an office after the classic disgruntled employee left, and there was 125 missing mouse balls.
And you know what's funny? Nobody ever looks, so they go, my mouse is
and then they
broken.
file an IT report.
Right.
There's a reason I'm doing this segment.
Why?
I'm not cleaning anybody's mice this year.
Thank you.
That's a treat to myself.
Is that a promise?
Actually... You're just not going to let it go.
No, I'm sorry. You're not cleaning. Do people come to you and say, Patrick, will you clean my mouse?
Yes, and the last time was right around December 17th, and I decided that's it.
That's disgusting.
Everybody should watch. I want to, especially everybody in the
I'm going to sit down and watch.
No,
this
no,
is good.
Come on, you're going to join in. You're going
I have to help?
You're going to help. You're going to clean a mouse, Leo. This is going to be better than working with Letterman.
All right.
You can play the Regis role. You have your mouse.
I have already been playing the Regis role.
That's an interesting
All right, I have my mouse. Now what? Now, my mouse, by the way, is optical. One of the advantages of optical, you don't have to do this.
Thanks for gutting the end of my segment. I appreciate that, Leo. Way to go, big guy. Way to go. All right.
I should have come to rehearsal. I knew it. All right. So what do I do next?
Pop, plop, and scrape.
So
That's what we remember.
You turn this thing?
You turn this. There's going to be arrows in the bottom of that, right? These are fingernails, a screwdriver, your thumbnails.
This reminds me of Girl Scouts.
It does. Yeah. Why does it remind you of Girl Scouts?
You know, it's a little craft project.
A little craft project. Okay. So don't lose the lid.
I've got my ball now.
Plop, the mouse falls out. And you'll notice something. Take a look inside of there. There's little black rollers. There's two little black rollers, two little white rollers. See that little tiny white stripe on there? Mm-hmm. It's not supposed to be there.
Oh, that's gone.
Yeah, well, no, this actually, it's much better if you look at the one on the other side. See that big black stripe in there?
That's definitely not supposed to be there.
Scummy. The worst one we've seen in a long time,
Yeah,
actually.
look at that.
We saw one that had a bunch of hair wrapped around it.
Ooh.
That might require tweezers. Here's the thing. Some people are like, what you need is rubbing alcohol and tweezers, because you're going to clean the mouse off that. Look, you know whose desk that came off of?
And then it's clean. What? No, saliva is a natural
in
lubricant
a dog,
and
maybe,
solvent.
but I'm just going to pour some alcohol in there.
Okay, alcohol. Maybe I should.
Why don't you demonstrate, Leo, the classic method of using your fingernail for cleaning?
Oh yeah, that's in fact that's actually a good thing to do if you're in an emergency situation. You can just scrape it off.
Right.
Like this, although it's not the easiest thing to do.
It's not particularly hygienic. Now, what you could do, it's really crazy. This is the groove
You're talking
mouse.
to a guy
This
just
is
put
ridiculous.
a mouse ball in his mouth.
Yeah, obviously you're not worried about hygiene.
Yeah.
We're going to turn this on here.
Oh, I use that for my nose hairs. What is that?
No, it's not the nose hair trimmer.
No.
It's got a little rubber thing that scrapes the grum off the wood.
Oh, you're kidding. They sell
It's $20.
a mouse degrunger?
This may be, and look, it's even got a clip so you can put it in your pocket.
It's kind of satisfying.
Yeah, ultimate.
I was thinking starting a new business. Hello, I'm the mouse degrunger. Whoa! Whoa! Ho! I just thought of another new business.
Now,
Okay.
the reason...
Ho! Okay.
Sorry, I'm just realizing I can't say the name of a very fine store here in San Francisco. It's always looking for employees. Anyhow, the reason we got the 4,200 mouse balls, we actually found an entire website, mouseballs.com.
You bought these?
No, we didn't buy these. They sent it to the show. Literally, like 90% of all mouse apparently use the same. I guess it's a 22 millimeter rubber-covered steel bearing.
So it's
mouse
a standard.
ball.
It's a standard.
Exactly. So what you can actually do is you can actually pick up if you're in an IT department or something, because you laugh, right? You're like, just buy another $5 mouse.
But you're right. If you have 500 seats, that adds
exactly.
up.
So it's to add up. So if you have a few around, it's one less thing to deal with. The ultimate answer, though, is cleaning mice is an incredible pain. And what you really want to do is upgrade.
Opticals are
20
so
bucks,
much better.
not on sale, 15 bucks
Yeah,
on sale.
yeah.
You never have to clean it. You're going to see the
There's
little
no
red
moving
light's going to
parts.
click on
Now,
there.
the one thing you might have problems with, I guess, is the clicker, but you really can't fix that, can you?
It's really hard. If you start, if one of the buttons, in 10 years of using mice, I've never had the buttons on a mouse wear out.
Right.
I've seen people fill them with peanut butter.
Right.
We've had the ever popular, the early days, especially Tech TV when we were a little faster and looser, a lot of food stuffed in mice.
Right.
But look, once the buttons go, it's time to buy a new one. Get an optical mouse, 15 bucks on sale. They'll make your life easier. And don't touch that again. Ultimate Guide to Mouse Repair up to screensavers.com.
This is amazing. I can't believe somebody actually sells a mouse degranger.
DeGroo mouse. We got a link to that up there.
DeGroo
$20.
Wow.
Here, just.
Thank you. I am here to clean your mouth. Coming up after the break, we'll answer Joe's pleas on how to transfer iTunes between PCs. And after this, that really is a geeky thing there. Stay right here. We'll be right back.
Coming up next, call for help only on Tech TV. Weapons, sex, intrigue, and that's just the first 5 minutes. Tech TV's explosive Friday nights. Learn tricks of the spy trade on Spy School. Then get up close and personal with military weaponry, future fighting machines, and controversies and cover-ups. Uncover the truth on conspiracies. 3 hot shows, 1 cool network. Explosive Friday nights. Starting Friday night at 8:30, 7:30 Central, only on Tech TV.
Introducing QuickStrip, the automatic self-adjusting wire stripper. QuickStrip is engineered to automatically size and strip virtually every wire in your home and car, from the smallest wire to those thick double-stranded outdoor wires instantly. Regular wire strippers don't even compete. With QuickStrip, you just click and strip, and in less than 1 second, QuickStrip will prep wires faster and easier than anything you've ever used. We guarantee it. You can use QuickStrip in those impossible, hard-to-reach areas where old-fashioned wire strippers just don't work. Just watch how easily QuickStrip can strip not just 1 wire, but 2, 3, and 4 wires all at the same time. Got different sizes? No problem. QuickStrip handles them easily. No measuring, no guessing. Just watch how QuickStrip can cut through external sheathing and then strip the inner wires instantly. Your regular wire strippers couldn't do this in their dreams. Use QuickStrip when you install your car stereo, hook up trailer lights, repair lamp cords, light fixtures, home stereos, and more. And QuickStrip comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And when you order today, you'll also receive absolutely free the basics of household wiring. This step-by-step instructional DVD quickly and easily teaches you the ins and outs of household wiring. A $25 value, it's yours free. You'll also receive, just for calling, the Mini QuickStrip. It's designed to work on the smallest wires and in those tough, hard-to-reach areas. This is a must for every professional and do-it-yourselfer. Just ask the operator, and the Mini QuickStrip is yours free. That's QuickStrip, the Mini QuickStrip, and the instructional DVD. This package is a $65 value, yours for an amazing $19.95. These are tools you'll own and use for a lifetime. Have your credit card ready and call the number on your screen. QuickStrip is not available in any store, so call now.
Be sure to catch tomorrow's exciting episode. I'm going to go to Vegas for CES. I'll be checking in with the latest news and gadgets. Actually, was that tomorrow I'm going to check in? Okay, I better change my schedule again. And we'll show you how to create beautiful landscapes using creative thinking and layers in Photoshop. Plus, Sarah will help you become a registry hacker in no time at all. It's all on tomorrow's show. Is it going to be you and Kevin hosting
Me
tomorrow?
and Kevin.
You and so tomorrow, I have to change my calendar here.
Yes.
Tomorrow, I'm going to be on the show.
Thursday.
And then you're on Friday.
Yes.
Got it.
From Las Vegas.
I'm just going to open iCal while you do that. See, I'm just going to open iCal.
We got 2 minutes to answer this man's call.
Joe on the line from Morrison, Florida. More cheap pandering. Hello, Joe. Hey, Joe. How are you? Oh no. Joe, you're a little slow. That's been 10 seconds.
Are you still with us? Anyone?
Joe's, we don't even need Joe. We don't need you because we know.
Yes, we do, Joe. We need each and every one of you out there.
We need you all.
More than we can really
keep
say.
watching, but we don't actually.
Get your friends to watch. Call them up.
No, we can't chase any. What?
Wait.
Sir?
Hello?
Hey! That was like 30 seconds. What can we do for you, Joe? No, we've been having this problem all day. That's all right. He wanted to ask he used Aloha Bob PC Relocator to copy his hard drive to another machine, which is we recommend all the time. And he copied all his iTunes music, but yeah, see, you can cancel his pull him down. Thank you.
We're sorry, Joe, but we're going to answer.
Well, he'll hear this in about 4 minutes. So the problem is he copied the iTunes music over, but he can't play the iTunes music.
Here's the thing: we actually our iTunes installation is not on this system. We just rebuilt it. You have to you're allowed to use iTunes on three computers simultaneously.
Right.
When you get rid of a computer, you basically need to turn off your license for that computer.
And you do that within iTunes by deauthorizing the iTunes. And then when you get to the new one, you reauthorize. Now, Joe, I bet you've only authorized one computer, so what you should do is run iTunes on your new computer and authorize it. It's because there's copy protection. There's digital rights management in those songs. It knows your email address. It's actually in the tune, and it needs to match that to the login email address on your iTunes. And so it'll match that, and then it'll let you play. Now, I'm going to tell you a little iTunes secret. Don't tell Apple this. Because I have done what Joe did, and I think we all have, where you lose a hard drive or you lose a machine without deauthorizing. It's dead. It's too late, right? Well, I've done that enough times that finally I had no more machines, no more authorizations.
Really?
So I sent a note to Apple, and I said, what do I do? And they said, and this was funny, they sent me a note saying, well, we don't do this normally. But it's not because they know, they said, we don't do this normally, but just this once, we'll deauthorize all your systems and you can choose the three new ones that you want. Now, they should just do that for anybody who asks.
Sure.
Because then you would just reauthorize
the
9 or 15
machines in the house.
No, because you can only authorize 3 at a time. It knows it's matching whatever the MAC address or whatever. Right. So if you're very nice and you ask them, they will deauthorize all your machines and then you can start all over again. Cool. In other words, clear the database. Okay? Thanks for the call, Joe. I hope that helps you. Stay where you're. Up next, our inbox. We'll see what's on your mind after this.
I have important information on how you can earn more money in the IT industry. Right now, businesses are desperate to hire certified IT professionals to secure their networks. You can fulfill this demand and make a great salary by getting IT certified now with Smart Certified Direct's fast and easy training courses. Their self-paced online training for MCSE, Cisco, and A+ certification allows you to study whenever and wherever you want with 24-hour access to certified instructors, all with a 100% money-back certification guarantee. And right now, you can take a free training course title by visiting www.smartcertifieddirect.com or by calling 1-877-TRAINING and mentioning code TECHTV. There's no other obligation. That's on the web at www.smartcertifieddirect.com or toll free at 1-877-TRAINING. Get your free course today.
Holiday's over, but the credit card bill's still coming?
Yep.
Need cash fast, huh?
Yep.
Try our ENunn home equity line to pay off those high-interest credit cards fast. In just 90 seconds, you could get approved to get the cash you need, and you'll have your money as quick as 12 days.
Hey, I'm approved already.
Needless paperwork? Gone. So you get cash fast at a great rate.
Great.
Nothing should come between you and a great rate. That's why there's ENunn. Apply now at ENunn.com or call 1-800-ENunn-22.
First time I fell in that bedroom, and I couldn't reach the phone, and I realized that I had to do something, take better care of myself.
When you fall, your chances of reaching a phone are very unlikely. Don't risk injury. Life Alert can help. Push this pendant, and Life Alert Security Center will summon the help you need, fast.
At my age, having a secure feeling through Life Alert is ideal.
My life was on the line, and they saved it. Thank God for Life Alert. I owe my life to it.
Don't risk lying on the floor for hours or even days. With Life Alert, you are never alone.
Life Alert is there when I need them, and I feel I can depend on them. All senior citizens should have Life Alert.
Please call 1-800-894-8448 for free information about Life Alert. That's 1-800-894-8448, or visit us on the web at the address on your screen. Don't delay. Call us now at 1-800-894-8448.
Coming up on Call for Help, all eBay ads are not created equal. No. We've got an expert stopping by to help you get the most out of your online auctions. Plus, if you've ever tried to play a video clip in Windows Media Player and it goes, huh? I don't know what to do, Roger has a great free file that'll help you play anything. All that and more today. A call for help.
Final questions? Next. Jesse?
Yeah, hi. Okay, actually, this is a piece of advice from Alex. He says, if you still need a solution, Rage 3D Tweak at www.rage3d.com can set many different resolutions under the custom display mode tab. Thank you, Alex.
Rage 3D Tweak.
Rage 3D.
Got it.
Power Strip, Rage 3D Tweak.
Should have known that. I've used Power Strip before. I should have known that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool little application. I remember it sits in your system tray and you can set it to almost anything.
It's an amazing concept.
Amazing. What else?
Okay, and then Tim Wilson asked, just bought a new camera, and I was wondering what the difference was between SD memory and MMC memory.
MMCs can be cheaper, SD can be faster, but mostly thicker. SD is designed, SD is a little thicker, and it's designed to offer copyright security for music files.
Right. That's it, secure digital. They're really kind of the same form factor, except that SD is a little bit thicker.
And the security, but you probably won't need it. That's this edition of the Screensavers. I'm Patrick Norton.
Yeah. I'm heading off to Vegas. I'm Leo Laporte. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to our guest, Chris DeBona. I'll see you from Vegas tomorrow.